Good morning, world. It's Ivan the Mayor. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. Yeah. What do you got? I'm eating eggs. My recipe, right? Eggs with butter and cheese. So good. Alright, the eggs really master me, so yeah, it is. You guys will sit with me when you read my book. Uh, you purchase my book, obviously. Yeah. That's why VJ cries, Ivan. Yeah, man, because VJ knows she got clean by the Kates, man. She knows my book is a ticket to billions. That's why VJ cries, obviously. She wants a piece of my billions, duh. Yeah, now book you wrote, that's my ticket to success and billions in this world. I want you to get me out. I want a piece of that, obviously. I just want a piece of it. You know? Tomorrow's a Super Bowl. I think Patriots are going to take it, guys. Yeah. My younger stepbrother has folks coming over tomorrow. Yeah, they're going to like buy wings and chips and that kind of stuff for tomorrow for the Super Bowl. So tomorrow when I pick up my Indian check, I won't get food because there's already food. I'll just get my 6 beers. I'll just eat the food at home, right? Because they're buying wings and everything, so I don't need to buy food, right? You know. That's what really cries out. Yeah, she got dude, man. Bothered by the case, right? That's why she cries me, obviously. And she loves me. She loves me too, obviously. We just baby. That's why she cries, obviously. Yeah. So VG knows she got a dude. Yeah, it's a shitty feeling knowing you have the keys to the kingdom and And the families are like, you're only worth $12 million, which means the families are guarding the door on your career. It's a shitty feeling, obviously. Victoria Justice knows she got too bad. Yeah, I got too bad. I may be rich, but I got too bad. I can't make my money. Yeah, because you're salting the gates, man. You're guarding the doors on your career. Yeah. So BJ cries for personal reasons, and yeah, both. She loves me. She wants to be me. She wants to see Ivan. She can't do them. That's why she cries all night long to me. Same time, she has career dreams too. She wants to be a famous movie star with me and all that stuff. Yeah. One reason why she's a cycle is because you separate me and her. You separate us, man. And you won't let her see me. And you turn her into a whore. That's why now she's a psycho. She cries every tears to Ivan because she wants to be with Ivan. But because she's a whore and the mess happened, she also fucks a bunch of guys. She's now a psychotic, crazy woman. Yeah, she's crazy now. Crazy woman. Whereas Ivan just has a mental illness. I'm not addicted to sex, right? Because Victoria Justice doesn't have a mental illness. She's just addicted to sex. She's a whore. She is a crazy woman, but she doesn't have a mental illness, VJ. Yeah. Her brain is healthy, whereas my brain is not 100% healthy. I have a mental health issues, obviously. I have mental health, psychosis, schizophrenia, right? Are you there in the head? Yeah, I'm there in the head, but I'm not 100% there in the head. I'm a bit fucked up in the head, obviously. I have a mental illness. I feel like coming out sometimes, man, randomly. That's obviously a mental illness. The gates are fucking wicked people. They fucked up my brain, man. Yeah, fuck up Ivan's brain, give him mental illness, wipe his Victoria Justice, and it'd be God having the keys. Give him a mental illness. That way he's stupid and dumb and his brain is a mess. Because they envy, obviously, right? I would have been a smart kid in school had they not damaged my brain, but they fucking. I always wondered why I was like, if I'm God, why am I fucking stupid? Why was I stupid in school and everything? I'm like, yeah, they knocked me out with a rod, hit my head with a hammer. Yeah, they fried my brain and they dumbed down my brain. That's why I struggled throughout my life in school. Now everyone, Darcy, yeah, Ivan's a smart man. They just damaged his brain. I would have been a smart kid in school, man. Getting out of my 80s, 70s, 90s. How they not damage my brain, right? Yeah. Well, I'm not Mike Tyson level stupid, right? Like, I'm smart enough to finish my high school. I finished my high school. I have my high school diploma, and I did go to college. I did pretty good at Heritage in college. I did pretty good in college, obviously. First semester, I did good. Second semester, I kind of slacked off and I dropped out. But first semester, I passed all my classes except for that one class I failed. Obviously. Yeah, I failed one class in college, first semester, right? Yeah. Did you want to get your degree? Yeah, I did, man. I took the 3-year program at Heritage. New media publication design. It's like web design, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. I took that course, and I wanted to get my diploma degree at the college, but I didn't finish. Obviously, I dropped out after a second semester. I dropped out. I knew something fishy was going on. Like, why are all my marks the same after I did all my exams? Because they sabotaged my marks, obviously. The doors are locked, man. I can't even go to college, man. That's why God gave me the key. The situation's serious, man. Could VJ go to college? VJ can because she's sold out to the Gates, so the Gates will let VJ go to college, obviously, if she wants to go to college. But once I get her out, Victoria Justice can no longer go to college or any of that stuff. He can't touch a dime to keep his money. Because I made the billions off the book, we're sharing that money together, obviously. Me and VJ, right? And that's the only money she has access to. That's why she's what? That's why she wants a piece of the money, obviously. VJ. I'm gonna share that with you. I'm like, yes, I will be too chill. Relax, calm down. Sure, I'm too chill. Evil woman. Yeah. Yeah. Why does VJ want a piece of the money? Because she knows that's the only money she has access to. Tori Justice. She knows. That's why she wants a piece of the money. Because chances are VJ might be broke. She might only have maybe $250K in her bank. Enough to last her maybe 1 year. She has like no money maybe. Because she might blow a lot of her money when I pay. Because it might take me 3 years, 4 years to pay the fee. Victoria Justice will be blowing her money probably during that time. And she might have maybe $500K in her bank. And she knows the only money she has access to is the billions I made off the book. Oh, the 25 I made off the book. That's the only money she has access to. That's why she wants a piece of it. I'm like, VJ, sweet, relax, calm down. I'm gonna share money you, sweet, relax. You fucking evil woman, yeah. Yeah, you better share it. Yeah, you're gonna share that with me? I'm like, yeah, I will be, child. Share money you, chill, you evil woman, yeah. Fucking ex-Hollywood chick. Hollywood people are fucking greedy, right? She's an ex-Hollywood chick. That's why she's greedy. She wants a piece of the money. Because she knows without money, you can get whatever you want, right? You can get whatever clothes you want at the mall, shoes, jackets, get your high-end cars like Transformers, like I'm talking about Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsche. You can get your high-end cars, man, with that money. Build your dream house, $1 million house. You can get your yachts. That's what people told me once I raised the cars. Ivan, let's buy the jets, let's buy the yachts, let's buy the cars. No, the cars we get after. Let's get our clothes. Let's go on that clothes shop where you talk about, Ivan. Let's build that dream house, like one of our house, like Incredibles. I'm like, yeah, VJ, let's build the house. I want the luxury look, VJ, not the traditional look. Remember that? Yeah, I mean, the luxury looks nice. Yeah, the luxury looks nicer. Every time I heard it from my house. That's why the Hollywood actors were saying is when they're part of my house, they're gonna be having a blast, man. And Keanu Reeves, Michael B. Jordan, we're gonna have a blast party at my house, my yacht for the Great Escape, obviously, right now. Yeah, they're like, Ivan, this is your house. Ivan, this is your house. I'm like, yeah, but holy shit, Ivan, this is unheard of. No. Yeah, they're shocked because they can't afford a house like that, right? They have nice houses, but they don't have a $1 million house, those guys, right? They have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, $15 million houses. Well, that's fucking nice, but it's not like $1 million, right? That's my point. That's why they're shocked, obviously. About the house, obviously. Yeah. Well, Mike B. Jordan be making videos and everything. Oh, yeah, he's bragging, obviously. Hey, guys, I'm at a party right now. I signed my contract for the Great Escape movie. I'm saved. You're left behind. Peace out. They all say peace out. Take pictures. They pieced out with IMVs and they're saying the Hollywood actors are left behind, right? It's actually funny. Well, the Hollywood actors beg the Great Escape actors for word. Oh, yeah, they will, but none of them are going to give a word. They're all selfish. All they care about is their own careers. Because their hope is hopefully Ivan resigns me for the romance story. That's their hope. That's why another reason why I don't give word. Because once you work for Skysers, you want to just work for Skysers for the rest of your life. You don't want to go back to Hollywood because Hollywood is a letdown compared to Skysers. As the executives in Hollywood don't own like $400 million jets. They don't own $100 million yachts. They don't own a $1 billion house, man. They have like a 20 million, 15, 10 million houses. So I'm pretty sure the actors in Hollywood have parties at the executives' houses sometimes too, obviously, right? Yeah. I have a $1 million house with VJ, man. Fucking nice house. You guys will see how top notch my house is when you see the reaction video. When you see the documentary, you're gonna see me VJ in the house. You're like, holy shit, man! I and VJ living the life. They have a fucking nice house, man. Yeah, it's something unheard of, like Incredibles, man. $1 billion house, man. That's something unheard of. Yeah, VJ, all right, let's build that $1 million house. We could afford it. Yeah, I made $25 million above VJ. We easily put $1 billion towards the house. Yeah, we build an unheard of house for us. So that's why she cries, man. She doesn't want to miss out on that. VJ, she wants to live a life with me, man. That's why she's crazy. She got duped. My VJ, do you like this house better than the house you live in Los Angeles? Alright, man, you fucking kidding me? That house is a piece of shit compared to this house life, and I know. VJ does have a beautiful house, but it's not like a $1 billion house. VJ owns probably a $1.5 million house around the right she owns. I believe she bought the house because the families make VJ pay the bills, man. VJ pays the bills in the house. They act like average people. VJ pays the bills. Alright, that's cold. I know, it's fucking cold. I can fund Zane's for $3 billion and give Peter Jackson Mel Gibson under the budget for the movie. Ivan, can I get more of that, Ivan? I'm like, no, Peter. 1.7 billion in your residual money is enough. I'm not paying more money, Peter. You're walking with $1 billion in your bank, Peter. That's enough. I'm not paying more money. I'm sorry. Greedy pig. Yeah. I'm just betting that's not money for me. That's a lot of gold, Ivan. I know, Peter. Relax. Calm down, you nerd. Yeah. Well, Peter Jackson, Mel Gibson give word to directors. No. They're selfish, man. All they care about is their own careers. Because their hope is hopefully they can work on the greatest kick too, obviously. Because I told you, everyone who works for Skywars, they don't want to go back to Hollywood. Because Hollywood is a letdown compared to Skywars. Skywars blows hollow water. Blows hollow water in payments too. These Hollywood actors don't, on average, don't make that kind of money, Hollywood guys. Like, A-list actors peak at like 25 million Hollywood around there. Sometimes they make 30, 40, but usually they make like about 20, 15, 17 million Hollywood guys. And sometimes they get points, but the points they get might be maybe 15, 20, 30 million dollars. I can easily pay them way more than what they make in Hollywood, obviously, because I have deeper pockets than the Hollywood companies, obviously. Yeah. That's why the Hollywood executives are going to tell the Hollywood actors, agents, yeah, sorry, we can't compete with Skywars. We just can't compete with Skywars. They can compete with me with the front end a little bit. Front end money, they can compete with me sometimes, obviously. Like, they might offer an A's actor maybe $25 million, and I pay that A's actor less. But for royalties, there's no competition. I can easily pay the Hollywood actors more money than what Hollywood can pay them. Because Hollywood is not doing the kind of money profit compared to the amount of money my movies are doing. My movies are doing with VJ tens of billions in profit. I have more room to pay the Hollywood actors more money. That's why the agents, some agents might push for 400, 300, 500 million for the actors. I'm like, no, guys, they're not worth it. I'm not gonna have guys do me. They're not getting, like Dwayne Johnson for the hit album. If I choose him, I'm not paying me more than like 330 million, man. That's enough for Dwayne. His agent gets greedy. Ivan, this is Dwayne Johnson. You know how big he is? Yes, he's big. That's why I'm signing like a $450 million deal. But I'm not paying him more money than that. And Dwayne Johnson can't take any offers in Hollywood. I pay you enough money, Dwayne. This is enough money for you to decline offers in Hollywood if I choose Dwayne. Will Smith too, he can't take offers in Hollywood. As I sign Will to like a $200+ million deal, $220 million. I'll sign Will to like the Keanu Reeves deal. That's enough money for Will to decline offers. Yeah, he'll all tell me, yeah, don't worry about it. We're not going to take offers in Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood, Ivan. We'd rather work for you anyways. Yeah, Ivan, this is enough money for us to decline Hollywood offers. Yeah, Hollywood will be throwing you guys like $20 million offers for like 5 movies, $5 $20 million offer movies. You're making more for my company than you can decline the offers. And Dwayne Johnson's agent or Will Smith's agent will decline the Hollywood offers. They can't take offers now. As Dwayne, you're my big star for the movie. I need you to focus on the movie. I'm paying you $450 million. You can't take offers in Hollywood, Dwayne. Yeah, I get it. I won't. Don't worry about it, Ivan. Like, you pay me more enough money, I can decline a Hollywood offer. He's like, fuck Hollywood, Ivan. I'd rather work for you anyways. Yeah, don't even tell me that. All Hollywood actors are going to tell me, fuck Hollywood. Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. All right, you're paying Dwayne more than Will. Yeah, because Dwayne's much bigger than Will. Dwayne's worth like $800 million, man. You might be a billionaire by the time I do the movie, Dwayne Johnson. That's why I'm paying him a lot of money. But Will Smith, I'm still paying him like $200+ million. But if he wants more money, I'm not paying more money. I'm like, Will, man, you're getting greedy. I'm not paying you more money. You're not worth any more than this. You're not the main event. And their agents might tell me, Ivan, Will Smith is big. Yes, I know he's big. That's why I'm paying him a lot of money. I'm not going to overpay to have him do me. I'm not going to give Will any more than $150 million of profits. That's enough for the movie, right? Yeah. But if he's worth more than $400 million, I can give him maybe 160. Will 165, a bit more. But $150 million of the film cost of Will Smith is enough. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. You can pay him his $47 million for his base. $20 million bonus, $27 million side. That's a good paycheck for Will Smith. You can pay him $50 million for the game, $50 million for the merch. You sound like a $220, $25 million deal. That's about $170 million in his American money, Will Smith. So he's walking with like 80, 85, almost $90 million in his bank after taxes, Will Smith. That's enough money for Will. And Dwayne Johnson's walking with like 200 something million in his bank. About 200 million in his bank, Dwayne Johnson's walking with, right? 180 million, 190 million in his bank, what Dwayne Johnson's walking away with. Because 450 million is like 300. something million in his American money. So Dwayne Johnson's walking with about 200, 190, 180 million in his bank after taxes. That's a lot of money for Dwayne Johnson. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He's like, holy shit, your company was all right. This is a mega deal. I know, Dwayne, you happy? Yeah, I'm happy with that contract, Ivan. He's like, sign me up. He signs that contract for the cap on the boat. And Will Smith too, if I choose Will. So I might have those two guys compete for the job. Movie, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what I kind of blow the water. Why? There's a common perks. Yes, Dwayne Johnson and Will Smith get the perks too. It comes with perks, guys. Don't worry about it. It comes with perks. Yeah. 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 So you do make sure the actors are taken care of. Yeah, they're my movie stars, so I make sure they're taken care of. See, I pay them a lot of money more than what they make in Hollywood. I spoil them with perks because they're the stars of my movie, so I make sure they're taken care of. See, with their agents get greedy, they want more money. I'm not paying these guys more money. What I'm paying you is enough. I don't have guys do me. Yeah, because Will Smith's the kind of guy. If you don't pay him what he wants, he can get angry and that kind of stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guarantee you he's the kind of guy, if you don't pay him what he wants, he gets offended, he gets angry. He's so big, and how Hollywood treats Will like a god, man. Will's a big, powerful actor in Hollywood. Yeah, they treat him like a god. But it's something, no, Ivan, it's a deal. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, you don't make this in Hollywood, Will. Like, I make like my 20 in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, and I'm signing you to a $200 million deal. This is more than what you make for Bad Boys for Life. Yeah, that's some Sarah. Yeah. But his agent might push for 200, 250 million for Will. I'm like, nah, man, Will's not worth that. I can pay him 150, but I'm not going to go any higher than 150. And if he's worth a bit more than 400 million by then, maybe 430 million, I can give him maybe 165, a bit more. But like that's what he's worth. I'm not paying Will any more money. He's not worth $200 for my movie. He's not Tom Cruise. He's not Dwayne Johnson. I'm not going to have him do me, right? Yeah. It's a deal, Ivan. Sign me up. He signs that contract. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. I don't even make this now, Ivan. Yeah, man, you're going to be both Hollywood, man. We don't make this now. Yeah, they don't make this now. Will doesn't even make this now. Yeah, Will doesn't make that money in Hollywood. It's not a mega deal, right? Then that movie. Or I choose to win. I don't know. Yeah. That's who you meet your boss. Yeah. Dwayne Johnson signed a mega $450 million deal if he's chosen for the Avant movie. And even his contract is peanuts compared to BBJ's contracts. You guys understand? Huh? Still peanuts. Yeah. As me and BJ are making our tens of billions off the movie merch in the game. It's in the tens of billions. So you compare that to $450 million. It's peanuts and pocket change, obviously. But Dwayne did sign a mega deal for the Iran. He signed a $450 million deal. It's making crazy. Huge deal he signed. His agent might want 500. I'm like, nah, man, Dwayne's not worth it. I'm not going to give you $100. I'm like, you're crazy. $30 million, that's what he's worth. I'm not paying more money, man. Yeah. The only people who are worth like that kind of money are the star directors. If the director is a big, powerful director, then they're worth, in my opinion, they're worth even more than the big Hollywood actors. Even if they're worth a bit less than some of the actors, they're worth more money. Because directors are the ones who are directing the movie, they're steering the ship. That's why directors, I pay them a bit more than what I pay the actors. Obviously. Like Mel Gibson, I'm giving him more royalties than even Dwayne Johnson because Mel Gibson is a big, powerful director. The directors, in my opinion, are worth a bit more money because they're the boss. They're the ones who are steering the ship. Obviously, they're worth more than even the actors in some cases, right? I pay them more because they're directors. They're my star directors. Yes, I'm sorry. So Mel Gibson's making more money than even what Dwayne Johnson's making. Because he's a big, powerful director. Directors, in my opinion, are worth a bit more money. That's how it works. Yeah. All the directors are going to be begging Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson for word, man. Let's be crazy. All begging them for word, man. It's crazy. But none of them give word. Mel doesn't give word. Peter doesn't give word. James Cameron will beg Peter for word. Peter, man, you're lucky, man. Yeah, I heard Ivan gave me a $3 billion budget. A $3 billion budget, like $1 billion per movie? Yeah. Holy shit, man. I wish I had that kind of money for my Avatar movies. You signed a mega deal, Peter. Yeah, Peter signed a huge deal. But we don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah. James Cameron probably makes his $80 million, $60 million in Hollywood as a director. And he gets a piece of the royalties, maybe $100 million of the royalties, $80 million of the royalties James Cameron gets, obviously. Yeah. James Cameron is almost a billionaire. He's worth like $700, $800 million. He's big, that guy. I think he's the third, fourth biggest director in Hollywood. Yeah, he's big. Obviously. Yeah. 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 What if Keanu Reeves is worth more? Keanu Reeves is worth about 350 to 400 million now, about 380 million around there. If he's worth like 420, 430, I can give Keanu Reeves like 160 million the role. There's a bit more to keep him happy, obviously. I'm not going to go any higher than 160 for him. That's enough for him, obviously. For Keanu Reeves. He gets his 47 million with his base and his bonuses. He gets 50 million for the game and the merch. That's a good deal for him, obviously. He gets his speaking money and he gets his promo money. His 400K in promo money, the magazine promo shoots, and that's it. That's how much he makes, obviously. And the $2,000 gift card and $30 gas card. You know the Hollywood actors don't need it. It doesn't hurt to give them that item, right? As a gift from the company, obviously. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna go just get some coffee. See what we want. Don't hate us. Hope you guys enjoying the show. Sky Source. Oh, you guys are back. Well, I was just getting my coffee. And after this, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna head to the store and get my period smokes. Which I showed you guys. Yeah. Talk for like 45 minutes. That's 40 something minutes. That's good enough, right? Yeah, I can't picture Keanu Reeves and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and Michael Jordan being excited for a movie. They're ready. Oh no, they'll be excited, man. They're excited, man. They fly on my jet when they get the call from their agent. They got the part. They're all jumping for joy. When the plane picks them up and they fly on to my property, they're all like excited, man. The beat, and even though they had an amazing career in Hollywood, they're in an IVJ movie, so it's a different experience being an IVJ movie. They get to be on the scenes with me in the movie. And they know the whole world will be watching it, and it'll have crazy worldwide buzz. That's why they're excited, obviously. They're excited to experience that kind of fame with me and VJ, obviously. As the fame they get in Hollywood is not the fame like that they get from me and VJ's movie, right? So, me and VJ's movie is a crazy fame. It's worldwide fame. It's crazy, man. Yeah. 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 The actors love to fool around and say, yeah, you guys can, whenever you guys are not shooting a scene, you can fool around set and have fun. When it's time to work, you got to work, guys, right? I'm a chill boss. You guys can fool around set if you want and have fun. Like all actors fool around set. You can fool around set. When it's time to work and the cameras roll, you have to be there on time and you have to be ready to work. As I pay you a lot of money, you got to work hard, man. So it works, right? Because I'll be fooling around set too with VJ and everything. When it's time to shoot, we have to work, obviously. Yeah, VJ, you're up. This is your scene for The Great Escape, and we do the scene. You VJ are the stars of the movie. Yeah, well, me and VJ living a life, man. We're fucking stars of the movie, man. That's how VJ cries. Yeah, I want to be a famous movie star with you, Ivan. All that big guys to come in and sign that mega deal with you, Ivan. If you didn't manage, yeah, VJ's crazy. Yeah. Crazy woman, yeah. 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 Keanu Reeves, Scarlett, you're up. It's your scene. You know what I'm saying? You got to jump in the car and you drive, and Keanu Reeves, okay, okay. And they're ready, set action, and Keanu Reeves films the scene, the car chase scene. Do actors really drive in real life in the movies? No, they don't. They have this like roller thing. They don't really drive movies. It's dangerous, so they don't know. The actors in movies when they drive cars, they're not really driving a car. To protect them from getting a car crash, you have to. It's dangerous. So they don't drive in real cars. Obviously, in Hollywood when they film movies, they don't drive real cars. It's fake. It's fake, obviously. Yeah, because I put like I don't know, 800 million towards the Great Escape, looking at on her technology for the cars driving the buildings and everything, man. So I put so much money towards the movie. And Keanu's like, this is fun, man. Yeah, ready, set, action. Keanu, Michael B. Jordan, they film the scene. They're having a blast, and the whole world's excited about that movie. That's why they feel on top of the world now. And some crew will be taking pictures, and extras will be taking pictures of the behind the scenes. Yeah, look at Ivy filming behind the scenes with Michael B. Jordan and Keanu Reeves and his wife VJ for The Great Escape. You see Matt Damon too. They're having a blast, man. That's why they're gonna bet me. Oh, I had a blast working on a movie, man. All right, that's a wrap. Oh, it's done, Ivan. Yeah, it's done, guys. Oh man, that went by fast. I know, guys. All right, Mac. We'll be your next movie. I'm like, no, guys, you're not gonna throw that story. Can't be selfish. Oh, wait, I'm saying, yeah. Well, Keanu was telling you how more fun working on your movie than The Matrix. Yeah, I had more fun working on your movie than I did The Matrix, Ivan. Like 40 years ago, I did The Matrix. I had more fun working on your movie than I did The Matrix, Ivan. Because he never experienced that kind of fame before. The fame for The Great Escape is much crazier than his Matrix movie, right? Yeah, and I got him on a Hollywood forget that I spoiled with perks. All right, break time. It's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? And the actors see it's breakfast time. The actors see like all amazing, like they see the French toast, they see the waffles, they see the pancakes, they see all the sausage, they see all the scrambled eggs, they see all the bacon, they see the strudel, the donuts, and the cereal, and the fruits, and the whipped cream you can have with your pancakes, with your waffles. You can have bacon on top of your French toast with syrup. When you eat your eggs with your bacon and sausage, you have the potatoes with onions. Like, holy shit, man, I've been spoiling us all you can buffet. Yeah, all you can buffet, man. It's break time. It's lunch time to have production. It's break time. Yeah, yeah. And the actors eating it. I'm spoiled with all you buffet. That's why they're having a blast. Yeah, man. I was telling you all the time, man. Like, even while we're filming, we're gonna pay all this money. Like, Ivan's spoiling us all you can buffet during filming. Yeah, that's why they're gonna work harder for me, the crew and the cast, right? Spoiling them. And they're gonna be hungry. They're gonna demolish that food. The actors, right? They're gonna eat probably 2 plates. Yeah, man. They have their coffee, their orange juice. For breakfast, I'm gonna have French vanilla coffee, tea, orange juice, strawberry juice for breakfast. Yeah, something nice, man. Yeah, that's why the extras all be saying, "All right, we get a piece of that." I'm like, "Nah, guys, it's not for you, the food man. It's for the cast and crew." Oh, I said, "Yeah, it's not for you guys." It is not for you, the food. Yeah, that's why the extras are gonna be staring. When there's leftovers, all the extras run to the food. They serve food. By the time 50 extras, 100 extras serve the food, maybe 50 extras, the food's all done. They demolish everything. The drinks are all done too. Coffee. But the real what? The real food is the dinner. The dinner is what I'm serving them the amazing food. Breakfast is amazing too, but it's not as good as the dinner menu, right? The dinner menu is even better. That's when the actors are really gonna say they want a piece of that menu. Yeah, we want a piece of that menu. That looks like amazing food. You're looking at sliders like cheeseburgers like McDonald's, thick crust pizza, your fries, gravy, cheese, and your bacon, the ribs and the wings, and teriyaki rice and meats. Yeah. You have your chicken balls, you have your sauces, you have your huge salad bar, lobster, sushi, all that stuff. Yeah. Potato salad, macaroni salad, coleslaw. Yeah, I just want a piece of that. Yeah, I want a piece of that menu. Yeah, that's an amazing menu. All right, will your menu be the same for our movies? Yeah, it will. But the food will most likely taste a little bit different because I'm ordering from different farms. For Zane's, I'm ordering food from the farms in Switzerland. For the Grace, yeah, I'm ordering food from the farms in Italy. So you're looking at the food will taste a bit different tasting food, but it's the same menu. And keep it small. Don't have too much options, otherwise more of your food will go to waste. Because if you have too much food, it becomes tougher for the people to choose what they want to eat. Because there's so many options. That's why I keep the options limited. Still a big menu, but don't have it too big. That way you don't. Otherwise, you're gonna end up wasting quite a bit of your food item. Whereas if you keep the menu small like that, less food will go to waste. But there's probably going to be enough for maybe 50 extras, and that's it, man. Maybe 100 extras if they're lucky, and the food will be done. Because the cast and crew are going to demolish the menu. They're going to eat, even though it's a lot of food. When you have like 500 hungry people serving food, the whole thing gets drained. And then Eric Rezahaki, you have to like restock the food, all that stuff. It's a lot. You're looking at like a lot of food on a buffet table and everything, but like once like 200 people serve the food, the whole thing is already like demolished. They have to restock more food. Yeah, it's crazy. And most people will be eating 2.5, 3 plates. That's why the whole thing will get demolished. It'll get demolished, man. And there might be enough leftovers for maybe 50 extras. If they're lucky, and that's it. And the food's done. Because I'm not going to waste my food. If there is quite a bit of leftovers left, have the extras demolish it. Actors will demolish the food for me. But it's first come, first serve. Probably enough for maybe 50, 60, 70 people, and the food's done after that, right? Yeah. Because the cast agreed to demolish all the food. They got amazing tasting food. My company, right? Yeah. So Academy's not blown away or how they will. They're blown away by the technology of the movie, the perks. I'm paying a lot of money during production, and they're blown away by the technology for the movie. Alright, man, this is much better technology than fucking Hollywood. Hollywood can't afford this. Yeah, it's better technology. When the film The Great Escape, you're looking at revelation technology for that too. Make it for $8 million. They're blown away by the updated technology for the cars, the fake cars, the sets and everything, the extras. I have like 10,000 extras. Yeah. Hey guys, it's break time. It's time to eat. Time to eat dinner. And they're like, holy shit, man, I just covered top notch. I know it's top notch. And I spoiled them with an all-you-can-eat buffet. Amazing food, man. That's why they're gonna bet, man. My guy was all the water. They were saying they won't be left behind. Alright, man, please, man. I had a blast working on a movie. I don't want to go back to Hollywood Island. Please. Like, guys, you're not good for the months or cage hours a day. You're not good. You're not good, Susanna. You're not good. Here we go. You're not good for the movie. That's what Skies Blood Water. Anyways, guys, this is very hope I enjoyed the show. So I'm saying out. Peace. Peace out, guys. Don't hate him, Peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show from America.